Good morning, everyone.
Hi there.
And we're now just stepping over the halfway point of our journey to in our preparation for Passover. And so we come to the great divide of the cries of the cross. And what a divide this is. It's Jesus on the cross, and here he uses a name which he has never used before with regard to his relationship with his Father. And so here in Matthew chapter 27, verse 46, and these are the words that Jesus says, "My God, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Here we hear the cry of the suffering servant, not the devoted son, but the suffering servant who is standing in our place. Do you remember what the scripture says? He made him to be sin who had no sin. You see, and for us today, as we go through today, I want you to meditate. I want you to focus upon the intercession of Jesus as he identifies with me and with you. Do you remember what we said? Father, forgive them. They do not know what they're doing. Now in this cry, my God, why have you forsaken me? Here the faithful son becomes the suffering servant as he embraces my sin and your sin. He identifies with us as sinners in our forsaken state. He has never been cut off from his Father. He has never been in a place where he's been abandoned by God, but now he faces his Father as the suffering servant who has embraced sin and has taken my sin upon himself. And with that, he experiences all of my forsakenness because of sin, so that I can be brought back, so that my future can begin today. And so I want to pray for you today. Before I do, Anna's just got something that she wants to mention to you today as well.
When you were telling me about this very saying, my God, you said it was from the childhood language of Jesus.
Yes.
And I really want to encourage
you
good. That where you have childlike and that simple way, the ways of, when we were children, we'd behave in childish ways. We'd try and do things in jealous or competitive ways, but now we know an even better way. And I want to encourage you that those forsaken places that you have, just as Jesus cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me? There may be dreams still to be revealed. There may be hopes in your life that you still feel are forsaken, things you are holding on to. And in a way, when Jesus was crying out that he was so forsaken, holding on to the sins that he did not commit, but those that we did, it's in that place, him taking upon himself all of our suffering, that we can now enter into the fullness of the work on the cross.
And so, Father, I want to pray for everybody watching today. Father, my prayer is that they would never know a day in their lives where they would feel abandoned or forsaken. Give them a revelation today of the Jesus who cries out on our behalf, my God, why have you forsaken me? So that we can always be in that wonderful place of acceptance, where you accept us on the basis of this cry of Jesus. Lord, I pray for everyone this morning. Would you bless them? Lord, would you bring them into a deeper revelation of your acceptance of them because of the intercession and the identification of Jesus upon the cross. Be blessed today as you meditate on these words. My God, why have you forsaken me? And may you never ask that word again. Why have you? May you accept it as what Jesus has done for you. God bless you. See you tomorrow.